Gregory Wayne Abbott is an American attorney and politician serving as the 48th and current governor of Texas since 2015. A member of the Republican Party, he served as 50th Attorney General of Texas from 2002 to 2015. He is the third governor of any U.S. state to permanently use a wheelchair. He is also the first governor with a disability in Texas history. Abbott was elected governor in 2014 with 59% of the vote and re-elected in 2018 with 56%. Abbott was the third Republican to serve as Attorney General of Texas since Reconstruction. He was elected Attorney General with 57% of the vote in 2002 and re-elected with 60% in 2006 and 64% in 2010. Before assuming the office of Attorney General, Abbott was a justice of the Texas Supreme Court, a position to which he was initially appointed in 1995 by then-Governor George W. Bush. Abbott won a full term in 1998 with 60% of the vote. He successfully advocated for the Texas state capitol to display the Ten Commandments in the 2005 U.S. Supreme Court case Van Orden v. Perry. Gregory Wayne Abbott was born on November 13, 1957, in Wichita Falls, Texas, of English descent. His mother, Doris LaChristia Jacks Abbott, was a stay-at-home wife and his father, Calvin Roger Abbott, was a stockbroker and insurance agent. When he was 6 years old, they moved to Longview. The family lived in the East Texas city for 6 years. At the beginning of junior high school, Abbott's family moved to Duncanville. In his sophomore year in high school, his father died of a heart attack. His mother went to work in a real estate office. He graduated from Duncanville High School. He was on the track team in high school. He was in the National Honor Society and was voted most likely to succeed. In 1981, he earned a Bachelor of Business Administration in Finance from the University of Texas at Austin, where he was a member of the Delta Tau Delta fraternity and the Young Republicans Club. He met his wife, Cecilia Fellon, while attending UT Austin. In 1984, he earned his Juris Doctor degree from the Vanderbilt University Law School in Nashville, Tennessee. On July 14, 1984, at age 26, Abbott was paralyzed below the waist when an oak tree fell on him while he was jogging following a storm. He had 2 steel rods implanted in his spine, underwent extensive rehabilitation at TIRR Memorial Hermann in Houston and has used a wheelchair ever since. He sued the homeowner and a tree service company, resulting in an insurance settlement that provides him with lump sum payments every 3 years until 2022 along with monthly payments for life. Both are adjusted to keep up with the rising cost of living. As of August 2013, the monthly payment amount was $14,000 United States dollars. Abbott said he had relied on the money to help him pay for nearly 3 decades of medical expenses and other costs. Abbott went into private practice, working for Butler and Binion, LLP between 1984 and 1992. Abbott's judicial career began in Houston, where he served as a state trial judge in the 129th District Court for 3 years. Then Governor George W. Bush appointed Abbott to the Texas Supreme Court. He was then twice elected to the state's highest civil court, in 1996 and in 1998. In 1996, Abbott had no Democratic opponent but was challenged by Libertarian John B. Hawley of Dallas. Abbott defeated Hawley by a margin of 84% to 16%. In 1998, Abbott defeated Democrat David Van Oz by 60% to 40%. In 2001, after resigning from the Supreme Court, Abbott went back to private practice and worked for Bracewell and Giuliani LLC. He was also an adjunct professor at University of Texas School of Law. Abbott resigned from the Texas Supreme Court in 2001 to seek the position of Lieutenant Governor of Texas. His campaign for Lieutenant Governor had been running for several months when the previous Attorney General, John Cornyn, vacated the post to run for the U.S. Senate. He then switched his campaign to the open Attorney General's position in 2002. Abbott defeated the Democratic nominee Former Austin Mayor and former State Senator Kirk Watson, 57% to 41%. Abbott was sworn in on December 2, 2002, following fellow Republican Cornyn's election to the Senate. Abbott expanded the Attorney General's office's law enforcement division from about 30 people to more than 100. He also created a new division called the Fugitive Unit to track down convicted sex offenders in violation of their paroles or probations. In 2003, Abbott supported the Texas legislature's move to cap non-economic damages for medical malpractice cases at $250,000, with no built-in increases for rising cost of living. In a 2013 speech to fellow Republicans, when asked what his job entails, Abbott said, "I go into the office in the morning, I sue Barack Obama, and then I go home." Abbott filed 31 lawsuits against the Obama administration, including suits against the Environmental Protection Agency,